Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and today it's that time of the year where we count down the top 10 figures of the year, my opinion. Now, I don't want to keep this intro so long. The rules are very simple. For my picks, I want to go over longevity and the playability, and basically how much fun do I have the figure and all that, what it means to me. So let's jump right into it. Number 10 spot, we have the WWE Ultimate Edition Monday Night Wars Roddy Piper. I am a huge fan of Roddy Piper. He is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, and I just like him. And this figure looks exactly like Roddy Piper down to the T. And this is him when he was in WCW. Of course, at times too, he grew out his hair as well. But he's just a great figure, excuse me. But everything comes with alternate arms, 2 shirts, soft goods skirt, belt, the head sculpts, all 3 of them. It's a really good figure. However, the body is a reuse of the last Roddy Piper that came out in the 2 Coliseum Collection 2-pack with George the Animal Steel. But it's a great body. It's perfect for Roddy Piper. That's why he's at number 10. Coming in at the number 9 spot is, again, another repaint of a figure that came out before. This Jacob Marley figure I wanted last year when it first came out, but it was a store exclusive, so I missed out on it the first time. And I got this at my local toy store, but it's just, as I said in the video, aesthetically it is a great figure. The paint job on it is very nice. It does come with a lot of accessories. The packaging is also pretty great. It's just a really good figure, and I love what it represents. It looks like Jacob Marley from the story. It is great. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's a habit. But I just like how this figure looks. Everything comes with a swell, but again, it's a complete repaint, just like Roddy Piper beforehand. Even though Roddy comes with new parts, I just like Jacob Marley a little more, and that's why he is at number 9. The number 8 spot, I had to put my boy on this list. I couldn't resist. I know that's sort of unfair because I'm being biased, but then again, these are all my picks of this year. And Plastic Man, yes, is mostly reuse of the Blue Beetle Buck, but it's just so different enough where it makes it its own thing. And I like this figure. It looks like Plastic Man. It's really cool. I like his alternate parts with the whipped arm and the stretchy arm and the stretchy head. Everything that comes with this guy is just awesome. Does it suck that he's a Build-A-Figure, that you have to buy a full way to complete him? Yes. But I love Plastic Man as a character. I like this way this figure looks, the way he moves, and he's just overall my boy. So that's why he's at number 8. Number 7 spot comes a man who needs no introduction. We've had this guy several times, the G.I. Joe Classic line. Of course, this is the Retro Duke version. I like this version of Duke. It's not accurate to the cartoon, but it's made to look more like the vintage toy that came out years ago. But it's just a fun figure. The pinless joints, the accessories it comes with a ton of accessories. I'm not kidding. Literally more than Cobra Commander. I think that's one of the reasons why I was disappointed with Cobra Commander, was just the very lack of accessories. Aesthetically, he looked good, and articulation-wise, he's okay, but he just wasn't as good as Duke. And I love Duke as a character. He's definitely one of my all-time favorite Joes, besides Sarge, and that's why he's at number 7. The number 6 spot is a figure that has had 3 releases in the span of this year, not too far from each other. This is the Brand new Darth Maul figure with new sculpt from head to toe. The one you're seeing before you is the one that came in the Duel of the Fates 3-pack. If you watched the Collector Fusion stream, I showed this off this past Friday, which was a Christmas gift. But I just like the way this Darth Maul looks. We needed it after the first release became old and outdated. I'm sure a lot of people like that Darth Maul. But this one is a big upgrade from that version. Now again, you have multiple options. You can get him in a single card release, but he doesn't have the robe. You can get him in the Duel of the Fates 3-pack, or you could buy him with the Sith Speeder bundle. But again, I like Darth Maul, and that's why he's at number 6. Number 5 spot is a figure that pretty much surprised me when I reviewed him. This, of course, the Jakks Pacific Sonic figure from the Sonic 3 movie. Jakks really did an incredible, fantastic job with this figure. It looks like Sonic from the movie. It's just awesome. And for $15, you can't beat this figure. Now, sure, he doesn't come with accessories like the figures we've seen before, but he's just a really fun figure for that price point. You get enough posability out of him, enough playability. It's just fun. And these are at Walmart. These are also at GameStop. So if you have one of those near you, I believe they're also at Target. But if you find this figure, you need to pick him up. Don't skip out on him, but he's awesome to add to your collection. That's why he's at number 5. Number 4 was definitely a figure that, like Plastic Man and others, I was so excited for when it was revealed at Comic-Con. At first, we thought it was Pride of the X-Men Wolverine, but then it turned out to be part of this retro-carded Secret Wars wave, which, again, it's just awesome Wolverine. For a long time when the 97 Wolverine came out, people were waiting patiently for a brown suit Wolverine, and I think Hasbro nailed it here. The Marvel Legends team nailed this Wolverine figure to the T. I love both the Logan head and this one. It's just definitely a great figure. Now, sure, the body is reused from 97, but it's just an awesome Wolverine to anybody's collection. You should pick him up, and that's why he's at number 4. The whopping number 3 spot is a character who is one of my all-time favorites from the Street Fighter line, and that's the big bad M. Bison himself. When this guy, like Wolverine and others, were revealed, I got so giddy and excited because I'm like, finally, we're getting a 6-inch M. Bison figure that's not over $100 that people can afford. And for $25, you don't get a whole lot. You get one set, you get 2 sets of alternate hands, 2 heads, shoulder piece without the cape, and shoulder piece with the cape. Of course, you get effects. But just the way this looks accurate to Bison. The paint job, the sculpt, everything with this figure is absolutely fantastic. And it's a $25 figure. You can't beat that price point. And again, he's one of my favorite characters. That's why he's at number 3. The runner-up of number 2 is a figure that was so close to being my number 1, but there was a lot of it holding it back. I like the way this is sculpted, the way it's painted. Raphael, besides Donatello, is one of my favorite TMNT characters there is. Mikey's fine, Leonardo's fine, but Raph and Donnie were always my favorites. And plus, I like the color red, so I'm a bit biased. But this right here shows what NECA should be doing. For their price point, they should give you enough accessories and make them just fun action figures. Nothing like statues we're worried about breaking them, but just fun toys. And that's what we got right here with this. Sad to make him the runner-up at number 2, but the next figure who takes the number 1 spot is, my opinion, far better than this one. That's why he's at number 2. Number 1 spot is a figure that really surprised me and many others, is the DNA Toys Earthworm Jim figure. I grew up with the Earthworm Jim cartoon. I played the games. And when this was revealed that it was on AliExpress for different prices, for 15 to 20 bucks, I picked this guy up immediately. And when I got him, he really surprised me. The articulation, the paint, the sculpt, it is accurate to the character. All the accessories he comes with is fun to make him in multiple poses you want. It's just an unbelievable figure. And it was one of the surprises of the year that really blew me away when I did the review. But Earthworm Jim, he's awesome. If you don't got him, pick him up. But that's why he's at number 1. Here we have stand before you are all of my top 5 figures of this year. And I ask you, do you agree with my choices that I showed you today? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comment section below. I'm very curious to see what is your list of top 10 figures of this year. Or last year. Sorry, last year. Just let me know. And if you enjoyed the video, of course, you all know what to do. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, take care.
Plastic Man, the one, the original Elastic Man, always in great shape for the shape he's in, the fantastic Plastic Man.